Welcome to my first day in the life video since becoming a mom of two. This is my first time vlogging, but it is not my first time writing. I have actually been writing for quite a bit, but it's kind of hard to vlog because newborn. In an ideal world, I would write first thing in the morning, but my son is a contact napper, so typically I get up at 6 a.m. with him and try to extend his morning a bit by cuddling with him on the couch and eating breakfast. I do take that as my invitation to have some me time, watch TV, or read a book, and then eventually everyone else in the house gets up with me, and our day finally gets to start. Now, our family probably functions differently from most families because my husband works night shifts, so he tends to sleep in a little in the mornings, and then when my daughter wakes up, he wakes up, and then we all get to start our day, and then the chaos of getting a bunch of house chores done begins. And that means dishes and washing, pumping supplies, and also doing some food prep. The only way I've been able to survive postpartum so far is by doing food prepping. I did some before I gave birth, and I'm still doing some now. I tend to cook like one big batch of food a week, and what I'm low on right now is breakfast sandwiches. So I make a ton of breakfast sandwiches about once a month, and then I put them in my freezer, and I'm able to pull them out of the freezer and heat them up and eat them every morning, so I actually don't tend to have to cook breakfast. Okay, so my daughter is napping. I just ate lunch. He just ate. He is due for his very long nap of the day. Usually at some point during the day, he does a super long nap, and I'm hoping that's going to be now. Basically, that means it's finally time for me to work. So obviously I'm baby wearing him, and I'm going to be using my standing desk and my desk treadmill to do my writing, and he's whining because he's tired, because if I stand in one spot he's not happy, but if I walk he is happy, or sway. So that's why the treadmill is going to work out great. So if you're a stay-at-home mom with an infant, having the standing desk, treadmill, baby carrier setup, great. Definitely an expensive setup if you don't already have it. But I will say it took a long time for me to be able to feel good enough again to be able to baby wear him, because I was not feeling great like the first 4 weeks at least. I think it was around week 4, week 5 that I started baby wearing very slowly. And now I'm feeling a lot better. The only issue now is that I'm just really out of shape. So me wearing him while walking probably for the next half hour is going to be very tiresome for me. But we're going to do it. Trying to get back into shape. And we're going to get some writing, or in this case, editing. So right now I'm doing the first round of self-edits on my newest book, which is Project Italy. You can follow it on Kickstarter right now. So I finished the first draft when I was pregnant with him, and I was supposed to do self-edits before I gave birth, but I just lost all motivation and drive. So now we're doing self-edits so we can send it to beta readers. So I'm hoping to finish self-edits by the end of this month, and honestly, it's going really smoothly. I wrote a really strong first draft, and as I've been going, I've just been writing down questions that I want to ask beta readers, and I've been making small changes here and there. But I feel I did a pretty good job outlining it before I wrote it, so when I wrote it, it's a relatively clean draft. There's maybe just some more fleshing out that I want to do. So that's the good thing, because I will say it's a little bit harder to focus on writing when I'm baby wearing, just because like typing while he's here is not the most enjoyable. Like, I notice I'm definitely more eager to finish up writing when I'm baby wearing. But this is also great to do just for general admin work. So what I'm gonna do now, because I don't have a ton of time. I've already killed like an hour just between eating and feeding him and, getting everything situated. So I only have about like an hour left to write. But I'm going to first make my social media post of the day, because I made some content earlier in the week and now I just have to post it. And then I'm going to go ahead and do some writing. Now, I'm only 7 weeks postpartum right now, and I didn't plan on returning to work this soon, but I am returning to work this soon, mostly because I enjoy it. I wouldn't be doing this work if I didn't enjoy it, and having some sense of normalcy really helps me postpartum. I think that's why I struggled a lot with my daughter, is that the whole world stopped and I was only taking care of her. So to me, doing some work, getting some writing done, feels normal and helps me just kind of continue on with my life and feel a lot happier. Plus, when I baby wear, it's good for me, it's good for him, I get stuff done, he naps really well, and we're all happy, which is a win-win all around. I'm holding his head up because his head keeps lolling to the side and I can tell he's starting to get uncomfortable, but he has been napping this entire time. Like basically shortly after I stopped talking to you guys, he was napping, and I edited 3 chapters. It's been over an hour. I am tired. My daughter is still asleep, but I think I'm gonna go see if I can put him in his baby swing and keep the nap going. I don't want to put him like in his crib or bassinet because he will wake up, and he hasn't napped a whole lot this morning, so I just want to get like our big long nap in because otherwise our afternoon will be not fun. So I'm just gonna go sit, relax. I have some cleaning up I want to do before my daughter wakes up. We might go for a walk. My in-laws are coming over because once a week I make a really, really big meal, and my in-laws come over to help with the kiddos and just be an extra set of hands because my husband does work night shifts. So he's actually around in the morning and not in the afternoon, which are also his witching hours when he cluster feeds basically every hour. It's great. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm gonna go sit down. Welcome to the witching hours where my daughter's in bed and my son's awake. He's currently in his swing, so I could have a break from holding him. This is the time of night where I wish I could say I finally get to rest and relax, and sometimes it does happen, but other times I just deal with the little one who refuses to sleep until bedtime, and then I go to bed because I I treasure sleep. Sometimes I go to bed at 9 p.m. because of this. It's usually somewhere between 9 and 10 p.m. when I go to bed. I haven't had the chance to check in with you guys. This is actually the first time I've filmed since I gave birth to my son, and so much has changed. So let me say that my second postpartum experience has been way different from my first postpartum experience. With my daughter, I had really, really bad postpartum depression. With my son, it is night and day difference. And the funny part is we're having a lot of similar issues that we had with my daughter with my son, but because we're more experienced parents, we kind of know how to deal with it. So for example, both my son and my daughter had tongue ties. My daughter, hers weren't even noticed until she was 3 or 4 months old. His, we clocked at the hospital and started the plan to get them fixed right away. And he ended up getting his ties fixed when he was 5 weeks old, I think. And he had 5 different ties: lip, lip, cheek, and tongue. And they all got clipped. And we're still recovering from it. We're still doing the post-op care. But he was just super, super gassy all the time, clearly uncomfortable all the time. And as soon as the procedure happened, it's been night and day difference. We're still having some GI issues, but it's very manageable compared to before. And again, my daughter also had a lip and a tongue tie, but because it was caught so late, it ended up being a way worse situation that took way longer. So that was a big issue with my postpartum experience. But this time around, we're just dealing with things a lot better. Now, I don't want to talk too much about postpartum because I truthfully don't know how much you guys care. I'm actually thinking about doing a separate video that's not writing related, and just talking about my experience postpartum with my first and my second, because it's so night and day. And it's kind of a video that I wish I had seen before I had my daughter, because I feel like there's so much I did to prepare this second time around that I could have done the first time around that would have made things a lot easier for me. So if you're interested in that type of video, let me know in the comments down below. I might film it either way, because I think it would be important information to share. Just because I realize there's certain things you should prioritize postpartum, sleep being one of them. And then also, if you guys want a video on my birth stories, let me know, because I personally love talking about my birth stories. I did a natural birth with both my kids, which feels weird to say that I have kids now, plural. I had a water birth for both of them, and they could not have been more different. My daughter, it was very slow and steady. With my son, it was very fast and intense. But anyways, if you want to hear the full birth stories, let me know in the comments down below. Because again, I feel like it's very important to share, especially positive birth stories. Anyways, all the postpartum stuff aside, I am slowly but surely jumping back into work. So right now, in terms of working, I'm just posting to social media during the week, and then trying to keep up with emails and trying to edit my book and prepare it for beta readers. And that's all I'm doing. And then when my book is with beta readers, that's when I'm going to start trying to script and film videos again. I do want to film more day in the life videos, because our days are changing so dramatically week by week right now. And I feel like it'd be kind of fun to document my process of figuring out how to work again as a full-time mom who doesn't have like childcare. Obviously, I have help. You guys have already heard me talk about help. I have people over almost every weekday to help me with the nighttime routine, since my husband works night shift, because I am one person and managing a toddler during a newborn's witching hour is nearly impossible. But yeah, so expect a lot more vlog style videos like this. And if there's anything in particular you want to see, let me know. It might be a hot second till we see like the actual formal scripted videos again. Mostly because I don't know when I'm supposed to film those now that I have 2 kids, and one of them only naps if they're contact napping. Wish me luck. At least I can get the writing done while he's napping on me. I cannot film a YouTube video while he's napping on me. I mean, I could. I don't think we need his head in every single one of my videos. Anyways, that's gonna be it. He's still not asleep, but he's quiet. And sometimes that's all that matters.